Hello everyone, welcome back to Pixels for People 2024. We just had a crazy run.
Kitty run by
Crazy kitty run by Gravy, and now we're gonna have
this game, which I
failed to pronounce.
Pigeon will do better work.
I think Pigeon will do better work at that.
I'm
So
gonna leave it
yeah, good luck with the run. I'm gonna leave it to you.
Alright. First of all, you should be at fault because the title is actually written in alphabets on the stream and also on the schedule. So it is possible to pronounce without looking at the game itself. Now welcome, this is Ganbari Minoriko, which is actually written on the left. And I am a pigeon, as it is clearly typed just above. And today we will be doing some punching for practice, as we are currently the right season of autumn, where we do practice our punches, just to be able to do our duty as a goddess of autumn, to punch out the trees out of the leaves this season. So now today we'll be going by the very hardest difficulty that is goddess, because we are goddesses after all, so this will be truthful. That means that I will have to deal with enemies that are always double my level, and also that are 2 ranks higher than the usual compared to anything else. There are a few exceptions about the level, but note that there is always a scale onto the leveling, so the damage is about the same at any level. That is all. Now, because we may be late, I also need to introduce my commentator of the day, which is the Madman. Hello, Mr. Ahmad, how are you doing? He may not be aware, but by being a host, he's also guilty by association, so he's also in the commentary booth as well. So eventually, he will pop up sometime, from time to time. Alright, I think we should be ready to start soon, so we'll most likely get some beatings pretty soon, so we'll see how this goes. The estimated trajectory is 15 minutes above my PV, so there is some leniency for a couple deaths, but note that the most time I can lose is about 10 minutes, if I'm not lucky. Alright, so let's start off pretty soon with 3, 2, 1, go. Never mind. Did I actually get the wrong key? Actually, I think I tapped on the wrong key. Alright, hold on. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, now it's moving on. First of all, we don't need tutorial, we just do the cancelling of a tutorial by pressing space and Z plus X or W and X on the legal French keyboard that I have. And so, all you have to know is that you hold X for 3 combo punches, and then eventually you also do some punches up, which are kicks, and punches down as well. Because you can do a small dash as well, just to be able to dodge some stuff, but you don't really dodge the damage, it's just for like style points and try to go out of the way of enemies pretty quickly. Seems like so far they've been pretty aggressive, which is kind of reminiscent of my last practice, which actually has like 3 deaths, so it is not looking very good. Also, I did say that enemies will have double my levels, and I do need some level up because the base HP is actually pretty high on some of the later bosses, so it's much better to have to deal with them quickly by having a higher DPS to be able to cancel out some more. So, yeah. So far it's been pretty solid, that's fine. Alright, now we do have a few spell cards with by pressing F. So we have a spell card depending on the direction of the keys we are pressing to. So far we're doing pretty alright. Now for this we try to go as many enemies as possible. So I will go for some essentially for the leveling up, because you see that enemies are shielded, and with enemies are shielding, they don't take damage, so it's kind of so. So instead we just try to get the most as we can of the slime, and have kind of alerting. So if in case I die, I will usually just skip the enemies to just not be too thrown off about my leveling up routing. We do also have a powerful leaf punch as well that exists if you just hold down the Q key. Oh, actually, it's A because Q is for bomb because keyboard layouts. Now I do take my time with that enemy because we get. I wanna try to get a level up in the next room. So all the enemies in the same room are loaded already. So if I get a level in that room, the enemies in the previous room will be at the next level, so they will all be at level 8 instead of 4. Because they have to remind the rule of the double leveling. It's also pretty important on a few occasions because there are a few sections that will just have 30 higher XP every 3 or so levels. So in stage 6 mostly I will get to do that. Now every 2 stages in a row we also have to do a little gauntlet of enemies, which are composed of the basic enemies and the easy to hard levels, so those won't change at least, but they do give a little bit less XP in comparison. Alright, so far pretty docile, not too much trouble, and we'll do the only time we'll be using this spell card, so the Cyclone combo, just to be able to take out this backy pretty easily. I'll do the cool pose because these bosses do have a little cutscene. And I will just use all the bombs to just get rid of most of the HP there. It is possible for them if I just use the bomb at a bad frame, they actually are able to cancel out my bombs. So far, Spellcard is doing pretty good. Not much trouble. Now there is a bit of differences depending on the FPS resolution of your screen. So if you're in multiple of 60, you will play at the same speed as I should be playing. I don't think I've changed it at 144 since, because if you play at 144 or 165 with the screen I have, the game also slightly goes a little bit quicker, so doing a little dodge there. It's better to take the damage from the sickle rotating than the big sickle attack from these dudes. Okay. Now you'll see me doing a bit of side tracking because we're also getting all the gold grapes. So gold grapes are usually like small platform challenges depending on the level. Nice. And with that, what the gold grapes does is to unlock a real final boss stage, which is actually a 10 boss rush that, depending on difficulties, can be pretty long. Alright, you get up. Okay. We'll just take this to get like some HP. Just do one punch to get to unlock the door, and now we should be okay. See, you have a problem with shielding already. We have to deal away with this fairy there that is a bit resilient. Now something to note is that these enemies, the boss enemies in these stages, they will respawn if you are going too far off the screen. So if I went further, they would respawn in their actual spawn point as well. So, alright, so now we are going for bosses. So gold grapes for bosses is you're actually not allowed to heal anything at all. So we just have to go low. But thankfully, bosses have specialty to give vegetable at the end of each phase. And vegetables are recovering both SP, which is the spell points, and my HP as well. So that is a pretty nice thing to have. But this is only for player 2, because this is player 2. Player 1 does not have access to unlimited magic resources, and their spell card also working a bit differently as well. Now you do want to have the spawns as close as possible to me, so that I don't have to wait for this wave to go in. So not too great of a boss so far, but that's nice. I'll be doing a spell there because this spell does spawn a few lasers, and it can be a bit tough to get to those. Right. It's also pretty tight to actually do the 2-hit combo there, because you need kind of a particular angle just to be able to go in. Now we'll try to not use any bombs till the end, by hoping that our boss friend does not go too far off. Not very deal again, but we are doing the damage properly. Yeah. Quite resilient so far, so it's kinda slow, but that's fine. Not too much losses. Now every second to last breaker we have as well a small survival section, so for this one we will just be doing... we will just try to go back and forth on the screen and hope that we don't take too much damage. But it is all. Alright, we did some dodging there. Good, damages. It's pretty nice. And now we'll try to cancel out the boss by just throwing away all of our spell cards. And one extra small attack and we should be in the clear. Nice. Not too close as well, so that's okay. We can take damage post versus and it's possible to DKO. And DKO is not a win for us. Right, it is not time. I forgot. Alright, I did restore myself for like the first 3 stages. Alright, it's already a pretty good performance. Now introducing the clouds. Clouds will mostly do those combos from far away. And hopefully we don't have to have too much trouble with the sickle builds. Also these super knights are doing a lot of damage. We just need red. I got to keep that enemy, but I would rather have that one just be able to have like levels ready for stage 7 actually, not stage 6, but take some 60 HP there. Alright, very nice. Now for this one we'll try to keep our double jump all the way. This is just a platforming section. Alright. We can land a little bit on the ground, but the most ideal thing is that we don't play too long for the grounds, just so that we can respawn quickly on the door. Okay. 1 HP, I think it's really fine. Just losing a little bit, but that's okay. Trying to go for a bit more damage. Nice. Okay, small kick from far away. Alright. Also thank you for the glory. It's a minute save, but you know. I did look a little bit at the chat. So now we're introducing a bit of bouncy spring and stuff. So... okay, let's come back for this one. So, unlike the sister, we're also able to do a lot of things platforming-wise, which is pretty nice to have. And getting these level ups very early on in a screen does allow to make things way quicker to deal damage against enemies. And it also helps out a lot at getting a whole bunch of XP that I could not get sometimes otherwise, so everything is just made so that I just gain the most out of every screen as possible without having to deal away with too many enemies. Okay. Now it's quite rare that sometimes we do the correct damage at once.
I think your camera froze.
Oh, it does look like it. Hold on, I will just take a small break when it happens.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know why it does happen at times. Alright, you should be okay now.
Yep, works again.
Alright. But it's okay, we can still PB, it's still possible. There's like a bunch of time save I can do. There's a bunch of time I can lose as well. Death can happen very easily. Hopefully not today, but it did happen last time. Now there's a bomb above, but since I have so much XP, I don't need as much. Mostly needing the XP just so that I can be safe for like the next turn. Can change as well both. Okay. Damage is also random, so sometimes you don't get everything you want to. Right. Now we do have a new gauntlet, nice shielding. Nice shielding. Alright. Alright, now these things right. Now you have to be precise with those eyes. Nice. Got to the spring. Now our movement attack for the kick is highly dependent on the momentum, so it is actually a very precise move to do against his eyes. Good damage, so it does lose a little bit, but that's fine. And also reaching level 9, so that's okay. So reaching level 9 will allow me to get higher XP for the next level. I will actually gain 1 point of experience every time I deal damage to I defeat an enemy in the next stage. So it is very helpful. And for the boss, it also helps out their beta take a slightly more advantageous DPS, because their HP gain for leveling up is way worse compared to the DPS I get overall. So it is always very useful to have anything. So far 6, we didn't forget anything. Alright, so now we have an STG section, so we are bringing sword at gunfights. So the audio control of the game is quite finicky, and it often results as extremely loud things to extremely low. So initially the audio files for the music was extremely low, so I had to, for the runs, and so it can actually be enjoyed by everyone, to just have the music audio a little bit from the vice versa, thankfully. Otherwise, you would hear almost nothing in the sound effects, and just have like extremely loud noises at some point. Most of these paths are patterned, like the spawns and stuff. It just depends on the movement of the enemies. But yeah. So every 3 levels we gain an extra bit of experience. So if I was level 8, these enemies would be at level 12. It's a 1.5 transformation, and at level 12 it would be only be giving 3 experience. So overall I will be gaining about 90 experience, I think. That's the number of enemies I have in the stage. So a few more combos there, and of course at the end we will have a boss as well. STG bosses do have a lot of HP from bases, so it's also important to take them out pretty quickly. Now of course there is a limit to the audio volume, so now this is like the only time we just go full oversaturated, but that's okay. Your ears are protected there. We pray for protection today. Right, now I do have some spinny enemies, and I started late. Also, this is one of the stages where I cannot take any damage, because I cannot heal until the very end, but healing is prohibited for getting the golden blades on this, and we have a final with a double. So I'm trying to go as high as possible, so I don't have to do as much movement, just to go cancel out some the enemies there. And we're good to go. See, it's written there. See, it's there. We are not allowed. Yeah, pretty bad paneling, I must say. Alright, now the first rule of this is we are going slightly behind the boss, so that they only shoot above. No, we hope that we actually get a small glimpse at the start doing some damage, but the bomb, but it is highly random, so can't hope as much. It's possible in very specific instances to just do all the damage at once as well, but again very random. So it is not a good boss we've got so far. Quite so. But non-spell phase is actually only time I just go for no bombing at all, so we just got unlucky so far. Bet is over. Alright, now we have a very high jumpy boss there, so they most of the time just be resilient to damage like this. Alright, just to make sure we just do a little suplex for free. Alright. Now again there I will just go for the full punches. Going for punches actually cancels most of the second phase. Second part, and there is a third part to this where she just uses a big laser there. Right. Now I hope that those lasers don't spawn on my face. Well, that's pretty unlucky. Alright, I take the big punch for safety. Now for this, I will go for the one bomb there, since we're already full. That's the only bomb I will be using because I do need all 4 bombs to do all the damage I need for the final phase. The final phase has a lot of HP compared to the one in the previous boss. I think the HP there we could get almost to full at the end, so we can tank a full page. Just this quickly. So doing some small punches combo. These hits are made so they just go back quickly to their action phase. And I will just be dodging some big lasers at the end. Fun fact about this room is that there is no limits to the top of the wall, so if I go too far, I will also subtract myself. So, luckily, if we just do the Q up combo, we don't have to worry about going too far away. It's just in case I do the mistake of actually pushing left to go further. Right. And now for the final, also go a little bit early there, and we should be good. I just need to be careful with the lasers not to take damage, but usually when you get with a 4 bomb combo, you don't have as much of an issue there. Now with a very specific position we can get double damage. Nice 1 HP. Nice boss. Pretty nice boss so far. I was mostly afraid of stage 5 being big issue for dying, but you know what? Went pretty well. Alright, so now we're trying to taking a very big gamble with this stage, because we'll be forcibly taking some damage a few times. Just need to be careful now. So for this grade, when you get a grade, it is safe when you die. Already set on the stage, so there's actually not much trouble, but the guard there is pretty resilient with this. Nice. Okay, we don't need the box there. So we'll be forcibly taking 3 ticks of damage there, also get the green there, then Baki, which combines all the abilities of previous Bakis. Decided to leave me this, so that's nice. Very helpful for later on. And now we'll just be taking a hidden part there. Just to recover some HP, but mostly get the extra bomb there. Alright, just taking some time to go back there. Up. And then we just try to... That's okay. You never know with the HP. So, scary stage gone so far. Very few more. It's not the only one. Alright. Because we do have some bits of poison. This reserve from those mega super high are actually extremely scary to deal with. Lots of precision to do there. Doesn't have that we also have a wall to deal with. Actually, the nice thing about Goddess is that very often the enemies will give very often some side there. Lots of healing, so it is helpful. Okay, we perfectly dodged the laser, so that's nice. I'm gonna take a little safety by taking another bomb. So I'll be able to do a little side of the start and just get for this. So at least we can punch the bombs out and don't take any damage, so we can just be free to just do any damage. Also dodging this one because always above her attacking first. But it's not offload in the XP lot, so that's fine. I just don't want to have to go for that one part at the top. Also hopefully this guy does not attack too early. Nice. I could skip that one. But it's always nice to have a little bit more HP. 28, okay, we should be able to tank one hit, if I'm unlucky. Okay. Alright, we should be able to deal double damage to most of the things. Shielding that sign. 33 can be scary, but that's okay. Alright. We barely have time to do the 1-2 combo with the grey one. Okay. Alright. Now for this boss there is something peculiar to this. So there is one specific attack where I cannot do anything. Because I cannot grapple the big Bake when he is just slowly moving towards me. And since it's also a big hitbox of damage, which can be activated by pressing A, it's an extremely big level, but he's been pretty compliant so far, you know, just been doing the charge. So no big issue in there. Good fight. 10. Alright, now this grave has a bit more to do. Alright, pass this, that's nice. Didn't lose too much. Okay. Now this attack from this big shield sword dude, the only scary part is pretty much the ending, so it's just the big patch damage. But it's just very small damage so far. I'll see if I take some more HP from that box. We did the 2 combo, just wanted to focus on this bit. So this is technically on a timer, but with our super high spring power, it's not too much of an issue. If you go too early on this bouncy platform, you also don't get the right frame to just do the big jump from this bouncy. So it is also a bit scary. Just a little bit of acrobatics. Then we get 1, 2, 3 and we're good to go. Alright, another C dash. Right, it wanted to redo the whole landing. Now the blue lasers are targeted in any directions, but the yellow lasers will always stay the same direction, so... Nice, got level up. So this is very helpful for boss. Okay. Just want to make sure that I have... Bon. If you collect multiple vegetables at the same time and you also have the full gauge working, you will cancel out all the SP bonuses you will get from them. Not the healing, fortunately. Right, let's see. Oh, just a bit too high. Okay. I'm pretty much one hit away from being killed. Just saying. This guy would have killed me. This dude would also have killed me. Don't worry about this. Alright. If he... Okay. Okay, we should be at good distance. Nice. And this is like the small respawn tactics that I have. Alright, thankfully... No deaths. We are good to go. No deaths so far. It would have been about a 2-minute reset at that point. But yeah, this is the goddess power. Now we have to deal away with some bird that like to use fire a lot. Right. It is more... This bird is much more docile than the magician that we had earlier, less jumpy, so at least we are too much... We don't have too much trouble there. Alright, so next... we just use the bomb early on. No, I just want to be sure that I can change this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Couple of suplexes here and there. Now this pair should always go to the opposite side of the screen, trying to get a 2 uppercut combo. If we are quick enough, we can deal a lot more of cancels in their movement there. So it's a matter of optimizing how you're able to prevent any phases going on. I'm lucky with the fire, but that's okay. And now we have a small punching section there. So first we have a phase of ones that are targeting me directly. We always beat the first one just to make sure that I don't have any issues. We take a 2 further. And we are good to go with damage. Okay. Alright, so now the goal there is to prevent the max amount of his world to spawn in. That is all. Otherwise it's a long wait, because these spawns are extremely random, and they also move around as well. Right. So far so good. Now we have a bit of logic section. We will be using 2 bombs there, 2 spell cards, and for the final phase you will also be using 2 spell cards as well, hopefully. Now this is on hard, this is a one shot. There's also something special about hard, is that if you are too low level on hard for this boss, like under level 5, it's possible to softlock the game because the dev did not, Assassin did not think that it would be possible to reach at the middle of the boss there, so he just created another level. Now the solve for this phase is pretty simple, it's just dodging the circular motion, and gradually everything gets a bit bigger and bigger. Now of course these do a lot of damage, so I think it's like 50, 60 at some point, like, or at least 2/3 in the worst case scenario. I think it could be just a full one hit KO, just go inside the spawn. Like if you take the quadruple damage of everything, but you know, it's okay. We won't do this, right? It's over anyway. Alright. So if you're quick enough, you can just do constant goading. Now I'll wait a little bit just to be sure that I don't have to end up dealing most of the damage there. So the only thing that is a bit bothering is that I have to wait every time. I cannot really do a 2-hit combo there. And every time I touch the lava, I also take damage. Also the lava stays there, so I can die after this if I don't hold on the hook. See. Alright, 12 so far, out of 12. Now this is where we get some serious stuff. So these Doll Knights are good at acrobatics. It is a very scary prospect to be aware of. Okay, we got both sands away. Alright. Not quite reaching the state of being able to just do the 2-hit combo there. Alright, nice cancel. Nice dodging, sorry. Nice dodging there as well. I'm at 2/3, I will just take just a little safety. Alright. Now, the worst part is, well, this guy is okay, but the jumping from the Shanghai is extremely scary because he can deal multiple damage with the same attack, up to triple damage. Okay. Alright, let's hopefully get some HP there because that knight can just instantly kill me there. But so far so good. We just do a little combo there. Yeah, you don't mess about with clothes, they just have some powerful fists. Alright, just do a little movement just under the portal, and also take a safety pot. The pots only spawn once, so you have to be careful with the HP. You also can get sniped at that time over there. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to be sure that I took some safety there. Take another bits of safety. I don't usually take those, but given the HP I have, I think I should do this. Okay. I just do a little uppercut to just pull the platforming. Now doing this kind of combos is not great because the kick allows the... I'm just waiting for the movements. You need to hold for not taking damage there. He's been pretty handsome doing all this damage actually. Also we'll do a faraway hit. Nice 2 HP. Alright, so far it's okay. No death is good. Can you just make sure? I don't think at this point I need this much XP. Right. At least in this case. I can cancel out the animation and only take like 1 damage there. Alright. Alright, very cooperative goes this time. Comme ça take the extra long way. And also making sure that I don't cross path with that cloud. It is a very dangerous experience. Yeah. Okay. But instead take the experience from this. Alright. The green storm is also something that deals multiple ticks of damage. Alright, and see. Hey, pretty cooperative one. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's the last one. Just need to be careful with this. Okay. Got all the combos there that I need. And we should be leveling up at the end of this stage, but the next one. So all the punches that I'm doing for the enemies is to make sure that I get like all the... because this guy will always go for the... oh, thank you. Yeah, we are just throwing everyone off board. We're playing sumo. We don't need the experience. Even the ghost can also be thrown off as well. Now ideally I want the poltergeist to be in like the center high position. Just so that I can deal away with all the bombs at once. I mean, it's okay, the movement there is being quite slow and I can deal a little bit at once. Now something to note is that leaf punch actually has some frames where the enemies won't be able to take damage afterwards. Okay, cool. Good fight so far. Under 14 minutes, pretty good time. Alright, now left. This is the only time you start to the left. I know this can be very peculiar to people, but yes, sometimes we can also start left. It's the only stage where we need to do this, at least in the all graves category, because in doing so, you also get the keys. That key is needed for the grape at the end of the stage. We need 3 keys at them, and this stage is not very nice because if you miss the door, if you go too quick inside the door, you cannot go back in previous state of the stage. Right. The only scary thing about the cloud is the white for the big punch. That's the only thing that's scary. So far it's been pretty good. The blue clouds are also quicker than their counterparts in refreshing stuff. Right, we just some bits of HP there. Yikes. Okay, we do have backups HP anyway, that I need to use. Now we should be using a bomb and also destroying all the water to be able to use a bomb, but we can just hop out with Shizuha, so that's not a very difficult task. We can also take damage while warping. It can happen. We're just taking this one out. Three bombs is enough usually. Left again? We don't want to forget the left. Ah. Okay, to third, I think I'll take just 1 box of HP. I will definitely take a box of HP because there is one attack that has more than half my HP. So we take a bit of safety. So there is a box here. Alright, what's your move today? One bomb loss. You need to be very quick to make sure that you don't miss anything, so I'll be losing a bit of time because of that. Because 3 bombs is just enough to deal away with the HP there.
Random question, is this game free?
Yes, it is available on Free as well. But you would have to look at the Japanese title for this. Alright, 15. That's per usual. No.
Also, do we have a time for a donation?
Oh yeah, sure. We will start in punching for a bit.
Alright. We have a $10 from Lena Fleer. I hope I didn't put your name, Lena. They say, I missed Kraby's run, and it was even a world record. Oh. Good luck, and have fun with today's runs, especially Pigeon, for his screen time right now. We're getting close to reach a goal, and we can certainly do it. And they put the money to 2 incentive, which is Mega Man 10 to choose the base character, and also for Bucky O'Hare to get the hard mode, which is amazing run as well. So please remember that we do have some incentives going on still, if you want to get those fully met. And we are still continuing to raise money for Child's Play, awesome charity helping kids in hospitals to enjoy their hospital time with gaming instead of just laying down and being bored. So keep donating for the good cause.
Very convenient so far. Got to do the quickest thing I could do. No Fist of Fury, we need to be careful with this. I want to use my bomb for the next spell. Alright, so this fist right there just landed on the corner, so it actually did the double laser. Okay, just taking a little save there. Now I have to identify the difference. So see that 944 HP, 940 HP. Well, we know where the boss is. That is all we need to know. Okay. Very good. Now to the second nun. So second nun, she has a Minoriko sleeve. All you have to know is that it's dangerous to go in the corner because getting in the corner with any enemy, if they just load up very quickly, it just meaning that they can just kind of chain me. Right. Now try to keep these fruits away there. And we'll just be using 3 bombs there and keep the last one for the 2 last ones actually. Because we have like a couple more to cover up. Well, we have to defeat the Battle of the Sisters, which... alright, you don't need to be this close, right? Thank you. Alright. Now second part, we just have to dodge all the big warning signs, you know, as one should detect the stop signs. If you are close enough, I think I don't know how it is called in the card games, but the shape, the diamond, actually. If you are too close to the diamond, you just take a big blast of damage from the shockwave. Because yeah, they can do this pretty strong. And the last one is always at the end, right there. So each of the boss phase will always give 5 fruit, so it's always 15 free MP. Okay. 2 there plus 1. And now we can just move away with this. Nice, it's a good fight. It is the end of World 4. Still deathless so far, I'm pretty happy with this, but now we have to deal with the final world. That has next to the stage, and this is also where we have all the longest stages in the world. Right. Usually we'd be taking that ninja out to the left, but the right one is further away from that ghost, so I will just take this one for granted and try not to do anything else. Okay, so now we are on the level where we are barely able to keep on track with just dealing with 2-hit combo for them. Oh, that's actually handsome for them to do that. Thank you. It's like the very rare occurrence where they do this. Okay, 49. Well, since I got experience from these two, we'll go take out this one. Alright, a bit too low, we didn't get the double. Now I have to be very careful with the ending there, because there is one big knight dude. One of their attack does go through the platform, and okay. Right. Right. Good cancelling of damage there. The fighting animation does allow to not take damage every so often, and we got the good flames there, so that's pretty good. Now, technically we need 4 keys there. We just jump out. That's okay, we have some healing left. Thankfully the ceiling has stopped that Goliath there from reaching us. Now we just need the 4 bombs for this. This guy is already shielding, so you just need to be careful. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the issue. I think I just go with this. Think it's okay? No. No, it's okay. Can I stop that? That's nice. Okay. 17. Alright, so now we have medley stage. We'll be going through all the previous background, not the enemies. I guess I could have just not did anything with that one. So now we are just there to try to get to level 17 to get enemies to level 25 next stage, so that we can get 8 experience for every nice cancel. You can hold down the charge of the down super to get an extra more buffed attack, but if you really sorry, it's a smaller one, but that's all I needed to just deal away with this. Just taking the extra bit of time just by dashing just before the end of the platform. Right, jumping early there, and hopefully, okay, we didn't get thrown off. We just need to go down. We have also the forest stage to deal with. There are a couple more healing, so having this much HP is very nice. Alright, you wanted to take away the laser. We just do a little throwaway and just activate the combo there. We've been extremely active today. Thankfully, did not go too far. Alright, that's a danger there. That ending section is not kind. Half HP, that's not too good. Getting a little level up to just try and survive, but that doesn't change much usually. Okay. Now I did a little dodging there. We could just keep the platform to the left and jump all the way up, but it's kind of difficult. You need to double click and have to deal with. That's an instant of taking damage from while warping. Should be okay to just hold the right, hold left, sorry. Okay, I'm not taking any sort of warning there. It might be not good. We never know. I want the key, thank you. Alright, do we get damage? No. At least we only got to do that once, so that's okay. We got a good level already, so I don't need much more. Now we only have technically one enemy, and we have to do a little damage boost as well near the end. So, decide to go back towards the left. Okay. Alright, now I'm keeping the last bond for later. Okay. Right. Just dodging there, and we are good to go for the next. Now this is where it gets serious, because now we have to do a boss rush. We have 4 big enemies to take down with a lot of HP for 8 minutes, not 7 minutes, and no healing. So you have to manage perfectly your bomb power and not take damage. Now this dude has upgraded, so there are occasions where I cannot grab this one. Make a little dodge to make sure that we don't get the instant bounce back towards me. And when this guy is jumping, the hitbox is pretty wide. Thankfully, it seems like we got a good setup to change this. Now, as long as it doesn't drop on the ground, it should not be able to act. Now, because of this much HP we have to deal with, we have to... I would use a bomb there. And... Okay, unlucky there with the box there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, half HP, that's fine. If I had taken one more hit, I would have potentially do a little reset just to be sure. This ensures me that I still have one hit I can take every time. So for this one, we'll be only doing down kicks. This is a 4-wave electricity. Depending on where the eye start in this rotation, I can just go do the follow-up. For the big one, I have to do the waiting there. So depending on the next thing that goes out, I have to be a bit careful. And for this one, you can do 3 ticks of damage easily. Alright, get one more down. We won't get the third round, we'll get this for the next boss. Because unfortunately, I do begin with one of the most difficult boss that does have a lot of tricks concerning grabbing and things. And I also finish with one that also has this kind of thing with the damage and not being able to declare, so. And also it's a back ace, so it does have the follower attack that just gives instant damage. Right. Now depending on the attack that the sword uses, I will be able to do less. more or less damage depending on the animation they use. The thing that's scary is if they use the spin attack, because this can chain me as well. I did a bit early. Alright, it's not too bad so far. Most important is that I don't take damage. If you have a good timing, you can just cancel out all of the fire that comes out from that one attack. And I want to finish with 4 bombs in the end. Now doing damage in the spin section is pretty tricky, especially when the sword is going off away. And so they just can instantly start this the spin attack. Okay. Nice. And if all goes well, I can just do a 4 or 5 trick combo. Plus 1 more attack. And that's the thing I was afraid of. I did take the gamble, so it's my fault. Okay. So I have to be careful with the back here next. I think I can take 1 tick depending on the attack, but not much more. Lots of spins, so kind of bubble him. Also, I need to be careful not to use my leaf punch and anything else, because otherwise I might be doing a golem midair. So I would be doing some unfortunate movement towards the spin that could finish me off. Okay, that's the charge. Try to cancel out the fire that's coming over there. If the shaking is very long and strong, this is the one attack. Okay, this 1 punch, but that's okay. As long as I'm quick enough with the hits there, I should be safe. Okay. Too far away from the wall. We didn't see the multi-cloning attack, which is good for me, because it can lose this time, but in this context, that's nice. Because I know that the Bakabake EX will keep the last state it was on, so if it was in follower attack, I would not have been able to just do the kick. And for the rest, I can just do the kick and chained up with the attack. Okay. Now being in front again with this kind of enemy is very scary, because they could just chain me up with the big spin attack. But that's okay. Alright. So we still have 2 stages remaining. And it is the same ruling as the other STG stage. Now this has a lot more enemies that can be placed a bit randomly. So we have Lady, which are blue ghosts that can just be pretty much everywhere. They don't have too much HP, but it's nice to be able to just move up and down to make sure that we deal all the damage needed. Now we should have 2 ladies that are symmetrical. And we do have the Super, which are passive attacker at first. Now we have a Wah fairies. This will be Wah a bit better a bit later. and we gave a Shinichi. If you're low level enough, at least on her, none of these will spawn. That's pretty good, we didn't lose too much XP. Alright, so next patch. Even though we should have evacuated and then it's random spawns. Right. What it is, these ones are random spawns. Okay. Now we have a super surprise. Now it will be changed with blah fairies. I need to be careful because next there's the Shinichi that sound in, so I don't want to be at the top when I finish this off. And then we have a triplet, all in all. You can just be right behind on the screen to just not deal with them. Now we have a second patrol of blah fairies. And we've come back with a spinners. We're about to reach the final phase. We have 2 doubles to deal with. Now thankfully we deal with them pretty quickly, so they don't have time to have things pretty close to go live. One bunch of fairies and to do the big wah at the end. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. And as per usual, we don't have to. We are not allowed to get any extra HP. Now there are a few attacks that are just straight up one hit KO. So for the first, for the non-spell card phase, I will just do some dodging. I dodge with 3 wave stars and try to gain 2 spin, 2 slash in this. Note that this is extremely wide, so I do need to be careful with where I spin and how I spin. Okay. Now this attack I want to hope that she runs in a lot of the slash. Alright. Okay. I want to be careful with this. Didn't get a good spawn with. We can one shot with one bomb if we are lucky enough. Preparing the damage for this phase. Off. Yep. Alright. Now for the final, the Master's Bag. Well, we are pretty unlucky with the spins there. Cool. Alright, it could be a bit quicker, but that's okay. Yeah, the star dodging is extremely good. Negative pixel dodging. Alright. Now we know our power, so everyone knows how scary we are. See this? That's how scary we are. So the doll, the Shizuha doll does use all the same combat technique that I have. And I have to be careful with this, because there's 2 phases of this. And as per usual, the second phase does, the second time does have some tricks obviously. Okay. Cool. Good nothing. That's okay. Second, next spell I will not be able to take damage. I'll be using 2 bombs there to deal away with all the HP. The movement she uses there is quite random. You never know if she she will stand still or not. And you also don't know the right about this. No, that's okay. It's possible that the vegetables actually spawn further away than if they need to be. Actually, pretty good spawn. But lucky with the damage. I think I should be able to finish off. Ah, unlucky. Alright, now we are firing a big bow that is reminiscent of the whole Bunker with double spoiler. We should be able to chain everything without issue there before she goes back to trying to shoot another one. Because she does have like a few extra stunt frames, but did quite lucky there because of this. Now this is non-turn, so the rule is you don't want to be near her when she finished her attack for like quite some time, because she does have a bomb now. And she will be using the one bomb from top. And this does like, if it's a good bomb, slash bad bomb for me, that's like 80% of my HP. Okay, we got lucky. Nice. Alright. Now finally in this. It's okay damage. Do 2 full bomb of damage to just not take anything from the laser. And finish off with one free hit combos. Now we do some more. I'm trying to be not too far in the center, just to be sure that I do all the damage that I need there, at most. Like the previous big ball phase, it's possible to stun the boss till the end and just continue to do the uppercuts if we are in a good alignment. But just to be careful, just a little suplex. Now final phase before the dodging, we have this phase that takes no damage. I do 2 hits. Yeah, I guess I can try to do the max power damage. Do the bomb there, and then we just do a couple of kicks. And we should have to deal at least with one more attack there. Very nice. Alright. Now for the next phase we have to do a very long survivals. The long survivals, so first we have to deal incremental slashes. We start on 3 and think we end up at like 15 or 16 because there are a lot of crossovers in the end. Now the walls. Right, then we have the wall. We have to be careful. Good timing. And now we have the penalty. Should be okay, yeah. Alright, now final phase. If I die at this point, it's a 9-10 minutes. Just saying. Just hop on the hook for a bit. Good hooking. Alright, so we have to deal away with all the enemies that we have clearly seen throughout the game, especially in the gauntlets. Now I usually start from left to right because the right side that's usually some more nasty stuff. Unfortunate damage. Well, so it didn't as beginning. Okay, pretty good. Just do some downer kicks. You think that should be fine? No. She. I guess I could have used the time to do some more damage to the slime. Now the next batch is where it gets scary, because it's where we begin to see the ninjas and all the protection. You have to deal with the big soul dudes. Continue. Right. Back to the shield. Thank you for not cheating. Oh, I thought I actually could, but I get it also box too. Okay. We dodge? We dodge. Okay. It's unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, another skilling stage. Okay. Nice. Okay, did not see the ghost spawning there. Okay, nice. Yep, no. don't want to be there. Alright, now the final dodge. Okay. Alright, correctly finished there. And now we just have to deal away with 11,000 HP for like a minute and we should be good to go. Very nice time so far. These are fully in there to do the punches for practice. Because this dog is pretty resilient as well. Yeah. Was a fun time. Glad to do it deathless for Alan. PV is like 1:15:48, so unfortunately we got like a few slow paces in some stages. I can change this, but I think sometimes I can just go a little bit further than I think, so I need to be careful. I think it's like a small pixel every so often that I also work out. Right. And we have dealt with everything we could. And this will be time. Gold grade complete. We have unlocked the boss rush stage. And if we end the boss rush stage, which in this difficulty lasts for 45 minutes, but I think we're already quite behind on schedule. We also get a small thanks for playing by the day. So yeah, this was Ganbari Minoriko, high difficulty, high stakes for punching for practice 2024. Next will
Yeah,
be
thank you, Pigeon.
Gensokyo Fantasy Diary by myself, it seems.
Good run indeed. I think Pigeon will do another run right after this, so we'll just do a quick intermission and we'll be right back.